way, thank you, Mr. Tinikov, for his personal commitment, for preparing and presenting this really very difficult report. And for me, it's a very symbolic moment, as this is my first speech as the head of Armenian delegation, and I'm very glad to return to this assembly. I have worked here for 3.5 years, and it means that I'm not a new member to this assembly. However, I'm not pleased to come back in the period when the first thing in the progress report is the issue of no confidence towards the president of the assembly, and corruption scandals, and creation of the investigation body. Back then, when we were speaking about corruption issues, it was only the level of rumor, or usually we refer to the freedom of speech or freedom of expressing of our opinions, but now we are facing the situation where everybody can speak about a person who has zero credibility in this assembly. And everybody can argue that he doesn't have any trustworthiness. Everybody can be certain that he is corrupt and he is engaged in activities that are in contradiction with the values of assembly. Yet that person can continue his activity, creating atmosphere of, as it exactly stated Mr. Gringer, confidence crisis in this assembly. This situation is unacceptable and intolerable, but not in the sense that we just need to voice about it, but to actually act upon, as it described in the progress report. Dear colleagues, we inherited this assembly, this organization, from true politicians as a cradle of democracy, who cherished really these values, and now we should take responsibility for these values. We are the ones who shape the face of this assembly, and because we are the face of this assembly, we should decide who should present the assembly, who can take steps on behalf of the assembly, and it means that we should show our attitude towards these people. To sum up my speech, I would like to call for action. Either we all bear a collective responsibility for the assembly, or our attitude toward the assembly changes in a sense that we do not treat it is a cradle for democracy, but just a place for mere opinions of some rapporteurs. And just, I would like to remind to my Azeri colleagues, and just it is very symbolic of so-called Sarsang's report. It is really, indeed, very important issue. It is a humanitarian issue, but because of rapporteur and because of allegations of so-called corrupt persons and corrupt rapporteurs, it became only a political issue. Nothing else. And really, we should acknowledge that it is really very important for all of us, for everything we are cherishing here. Thank you.